Hello and good morning on Wednesday, the 1st of September. And welcome to this week's weekly vlog. You might have noticed that I didn't upload one last week. Instead, I uploaded my architecture story, which is a video I was going to upload anyway, on like a Wednesday video, because that's when I've tended to put up sit-down videos in the past. But basically, last week I was in isolation until the Wednesday, got home Wednesday night, and then went down to London on Friday afternoon until Sunday night. And for different reasons, whilst I was in London, I didn't want to film. That's as much as I'm going to say on that. Sorry to be mysterious. Nothing bad, just private, personal stuff. Anyway, yeah, and so I gave myself a week off filming, and then it meant that when it came to Monday, I just forgot to pick my phone up to film and didn't film anything. But Monday itself was nothing to film anyway, because it was bank holiday Monday and I was just at home. But yesterday I started my new job, and it was a very busy day. My brain was mush by the end of it, but it was all good and the people were lovely. And so today is my second day, hence why I have a shirt on. It's 7:05. I've been up since 6:15, and I'm leaving in 10 minutes. So I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to show you, but where I'm working is in a town called Harrogate, which, or Harrogate, more commonly known. If you don't know it, Taylors of Harrogate make Yorkshire tea and own the cafe Betty's, which is quite famous if you've visited York or Harrogate. And that's the town that I'm in. It's a little spa town, and it's very pretty. So I'll probably get some footage of it while I'm there. And where I'm working is the 10th floor of an office block. It's the only office block that's that tall in Harrogate, and therefore it means it has the best and most far-reaching views, and you can actually see further beyond my house, which is a 45-minute drive away. On a clear day anyway. It's very cloudy at the moment, so I might be able to get a shot out of the window, but I'm in an office full of people I don't really know yet, so I'm not just going to be whipping my phone out left, right and centre. I'm sure you'll understand that. Also, I had my hair cut on Thursday. It's gone really flicky today, and I really don't like it. So we're just waiting for that to grow out at the moment. So we won't talk about that, okay? We just won't talk about it. But yeah, I will speak to you later. I forgot to mention as well, this morning's exciting because I've just had my car delivered back to me. It got dropped off at 7:20 and fully repaired. Thank the Lord. And it wasn't written off. It's fully repaired. It's been delivered back to me. I've got it back. So everything's looking up now, because also yesterday my sister's planning permission was approved for the extension to the kitchen that I mentioned before, that I designed for her and submitted for her on her behalf. So that's great, because then that means they can get started whenever they want. They're just debating at the moment whether to leave it until after Christmas and wait till spring for some good weather, seeing as though the weather's probably just going to get worse and worse from now. But yes, all good news here. It's nice after having a couple of weeks of not difficult stuff, because annoying stuff, I guess, with the car and COVID and whatnot. It's nice to have some uplift, and we've certainly got that this week. So, first drive back in my actual car was fine, all good. I didn't know if I'd be a little bit sort of shaky after the crash, but it's just nice to be back driving what I know. Annoyingly though, they've put the headrests up in the back, so I need to put them down because they were completely blocking my view out of the back windscreen. But anyway, yeah, I've just parked up. Where I'm parking is free and it's in the middle of a lovely park. So I'll see if I can get a few clips on my walk into work. It's only about 10 minutes, if that. And of course, it's raining. 1st of September, start of autumn. But this is the Stray. It's just a big expanse of parkland on the edge of the town centre in Harrogate, and it's got all these gorgeous old trees that have been here for hundreds of years, and some smaller new ones. And I literally just have to walk straight up and I'm in town and at work, which is good. So if you can see beyond the scaffolding, there is my office block behind it, and we're on the top floor. And this is just a road going into central Harrogate with some nice buildings on it. That gives you a better view of the office block. That building straight ahead. And opposite it in there is the Victoria Centre, which is a little shopping centre. And everything behind that is basically the town centre, so straight out of work and straight into the town. Glasses are steaming up a little bit. Sort that out. Hello and good morning on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Familiar place. Sat in the same position I was sat yesterday. Meant to film last night. This will probably be a recurring theme that as I adjust to my new routine and more, not hectic, but just busier life than usual, getting back into the rhythm of it and getting back into the rhythm of filming. Also to add, I am now realising that as I'm going to be working full time, well, as I am working full time, I'm not really sure if these weekly vlogs will continue, because a weekly vlog of me going to work Monday to Friday is going to get very boring very quickly and nothing's really going to change. I can't show you anything I'm doing at work. I can also tell you about my day, but I mean, I'm at work. I leave the house at 7:15 in the morning. I get back at 6 o'clock at night. I meant to talk to you last night and completely forgot. So the case may be that instead I do like a weekend vlog if I'm doing something exciting on the weekend, if I go to see friends or travelling or whatever. But we'll see what happens. I'm not I don't know the answer, and I'm not making any rules set in stone. All I was coming on last night to tell you was that yesterday was a good day at work. I actually did a piece of work that got sent off for checking, and it went quite well. So very happy with that. Today I meet my line manager, so that's sort of like last step of induction, I guess, because she's one of the last people in the team I need to meet, besides one of the directors who's been on holiday this week, and I will meet her next week when she's back in. But yeah, it was a good day. I didn't feel like my head was as mashed when I got home, because I'd learnt to use the system that like mashed my brain on the first day. I was actually using it yesterday, and once you use something you get to grips with it a lot quicker, don't you, rather than just being shown this is this and this is this. It kind of goes straight over. I suppose it's like theory compared to practice. Practice, you're always going to learn more. So yeah, and then I went to Sainsbury's because annoyingly I put a full tank of petrol in the courtesy car, thinking that I was going to have it for weeks, because that's what I was kind of not led to, well, I was led to believe it would be a good while before I got this car back, and I'd only used 1/8 of the tank. And then I realised before this car got dropped off that it only had like just less than 1/4 of a tank left. By the time I got to work yesterday, it was already on the reserve level, and so that means that this week, well, in the past 7 days, I've spent about £110 on fuel, which is just disgusting, and I won't see anything for about 50 quid of it, because that was all in the courtesy car when it went back. Anyway, I've got my car back, that's what matters. But yes, so after work I went to, there's a Sainsbury's in Harrogate, and that has a petrol station, so it's obviously cheaper than going to like a BP. Wow, this is really interesting. But also because I went to the actual supermarket afterwards to get some stuff for lunches, because I don't want to be spending a £5 on my lunch every day. So then by the time I got home, well, and then I had to go to my nan's and drop some stuff off with her that I got from the supermarket. So by the time I got home, it was gone 7. So I need to learn how to plan my evenings, really, because then it's like I'm left with a limited few hours before I need to go to bed to be up in the morning. And so I think it's deciding how I want to spend those hours, so I feel like I've done something productive for myself, like something that relaxes me and something that I've enjoyed, some proper downtime. I know that will come with time. I think at the moment the realisation is starting to hit me that my free time has been reduced hugely, which is going to happen when you're working full time and you've got to commute an hour either way, but I just don't really think you can't understand it until it happens. So I am happy. I'm happy with a job. Happy where I work. Nice people, nice building. It's just a case of getting used to working life. So I'm not going to complain, because I know most other people out there have to get on with it. All I'm going to say is I think in the future I'll probably find a job with a shorter commute. But yeah, so I'm going to go to work now because I've just arrived, and I'm not sure when I'll speak to you next, and apologies if this vlog is very boring, because I'm not entirely sure what's going to be in it, although in saying that I am going to Newcastle for my friend Lizzie's birthday on Saturday for a night out, so there will at least be that. But I mean, well, there's only tomorrow in between it, isn't there? So who knows? Maybe I'll film tonight, maybe I'll film tomorrow, maybe I'll see you on Saturday. Good morning. Hello. Morning. You okay? Good boy. Hello and good morning on Friday. Just walking up to work. Just thought I'd come on and say hello. Yesterday was a nice day. I met my manager. She is lovely. Says it how it is. Quite loud, but good for a laugh. And I'm just a nice person. So that's all good. Did a piece of work, like my first piece of work. Took me 4.5 hours, and she said that when I'm fully trained, she didn't expect me to take me 4 hours. So she said I'd flown through it and done really well. So I was very happy with that. And there was only one amendment she wanted me to make, which was like a 2-minute change, but besides that it was all good, so happy with that. So going back in today, I'm looking at a slightly bigger project to get to grips with it, and then God knows what else, but that's what I'm starting on. But I just can't really tell you any more than that, so I'll speak to you later. Good evening on Friday. It's 11:05, so it's quite a lot later than when I was talking to you at 8:10 this morning. I've done my first week at work, and it's gone really well. I just kind of wanted to round everything off without, well, I want to tell you everything, but obviously there's only so much that I can because of confidentiality and stuff like that. But I want to start off by saying that every single person that I've met and spoken to at work has been so lovely. Everyone has taken a genuine interest to ask how I'm doing, how I'm finding it, asking me like what my background is. There's quite a lot of people at the company that have degrees in architectural technology as opposed to just architecture, so it's more focused on the CAD side of things, like the computer aided design, if you don't know what that stands for. So that's cool to get their perspective on things and learn about what their degrees were like. Everyone in my team's lovely. It's a very young team. We're all in our 20s, besides our team leader, who I don't know how old she is, but she's lovely. So that, I guess, helps because it means that I'm working with people that I can relate to more. And yeah, everyone's been so nice. The office is gorgeous. They all went back to work in the office on the 19th of July. So that was only 2 weeks before I had my interview. So they've been in that office for like a month and a half now. So everything's still very new, very fresh. There's still some things that haven't actually been finished yet, minor things like whiteboards. But yes, everything's all gorgeous and new. Really nice staff room. I've had, I think, well, if I haven't already included them, I'll show you them now. The clips that I took of the views from the office. I think I mentioned it. Yeah, I did mention it, the fact that it's on the top floor. And it's the tallest building in Harrogate, so it means that it just gets the views of everything, and it's lovely. The work itself, I'm not fine. Like, it's obviously challenging because I'm not used to it. It's the work that I'm doing is unlike anything that I did at uni, but I'm starting to wrap my head around it, and the work that I'm doing is very fast paced, as opposed to some people that will work on the same project for years, or weeks or months. The projects that I work on can be days or even less than a day. Also, I didn't mention, you'll always notice that I have shaved. I am now baby faced again, and the smoothness is delightful. Anyway, so yeah, it's very fast paced, and there's a lot of work to do. That it's very intense. But my manager, team leader, she's lovely, so helpful. I've made a couple of mistakes, which you're gonna do when you're new, and like she'll pull me up on them and be nice. Like, she's obviously not joking, because like they do need fixing and it's important because it's got to be right for the client, but she doesn't make you feel bad for having made them. She's like, oh, just to make you aware, and like, or like she'll make a joke out of it. Like, for example, today, one of the things I'd done would have been better off being straight, but I'd had to kink it around something else. And so I was asking about it, she just took one, she went, oh, that's kinky. She went, oh god, I should stop saying that because I accidentally said it in front of the client the other day. And so just little things like that, like, it's, I guess I was a bit worried before I started that everyone would be a bit uptight and like take everything very seriously. Of course you do, because it's professional, but when it's just between us lot in the office, it all seems to be very light-hearted and easygoing, which is good, because when you're doing something that's high pressure and fast-paced, I feel like if you didn't have that relief, it would be too much. But yeah, everyone in the office has made me feel so welcome. Asked me if I need any help with anything. Like the other day, I was sat on my own because a few of my colleagues weren't back from their lunch yet. They were only like 10 minutes after me. One of the guys came over and was like, oh, you sat on your own, like, are you okay? Do you know what you're doing? I'm literally sat here. If you need any help, come and ask me. It's fine. So yeah, everyone's been lovely. Harrogate is a town, gorgeous, such a nice town. I've been only went once for the interview, but besides that, I'd only been once before that, a couple of years ago. And yeah, it's very pretty, lots of nice shops, so I like that. Lots of pretty stone architecture. They put a lot of money, clearly, did the council, into their planting schemes. Like, their roundabouts are just full of flowers. It's very kind of Downton Abbey-esque, as in, when they're in town on Downton Abbey, that's like what Harrogate's like. So yeah, it's gorgeous. So nice to have a wander around on my lunch break. But yeah, it is all going well. The commute could obviously be shorter. It's taking me between sort of 45 minutes and an hour, depending on traffic. So far, obviously, I've only done 4 days. And I'm also aware that schools are back next week, so that's going to add a bit of extra time on. But it's manageable, and I guess it gives you time to sort of decompress before you get home, so that you've fully like left the office behind by the time you're at your front door. But yeah, I don't think, well, I could bang on about it for much longer, but suffice to say, I'm happy with it, and that's what counts. But I just wanted to show you as well, whilst I'm here, a few things that I bought today, and a few things that turned up in the post today. So I will turn the camera around. Oh, and just to say, Francis, if you're watching, skip a bit, because part of your birthday present's about to get spoiled. So, from TK Maxx, I bought these 3 things. The left 2 are for Frances for her birthday, and you might be thinking, Jack, are you seriously buying someone silicone tongs for their birthday? Well, ignore that. I need to deal with this before I can go to sleep. We quarantined at Francis's student house for a week when we had COVID, which you will know if you've seen my last vlog. And she didn't have any tongs in the house, so I've picked her up a set for her birthday. She likes her reds and her burgundies, so these are perfect, and they've got a little inbuilt rest, so you can rest on the worktop or on the side of a pan, and they were only £2.99. What a bargain. So that's the first thing I got. And then the second thing I got was this candle. It's a wood wick candle, so it'll crackle when it's lit. It has a very smoky, woody scent, a bit like incense, and it's in this speckled dark green enamel pot, which is lovely. And that was £7.99. And then the company is Outback Wax, so it's an Australian candle company, which I thought was cool. And she likes her incense, so I thought she'll like the smell of this. But I also know that she'll love the pot, and she'll more than likely reuse it for another purpose when the candle's burnt. So that's why I got her that. And then for me, look at this gorgeous 2021-22 diary that I got. So it's a sort of jungle print, so you've got all different plants on it, and monkeys. There's a tiger there, a monkey. It's got stars, a really nice moss green elastic strap to keep it shut, and it's by Creative Lab Amsterdam, and it was £6, which is a bargain because it's a mid-year planner, diary, whatever you want to call it. So I'll show you the inside, and the inside is beautiful as well. Look at those leopards. So first of all, you get that, and your personal details, and your little calendar. So then there's a space for notes. The notes pages are dotted. And then after the notes pages, you've got your timetable. So if you're in education, you can put in your weekly timetable. So the day of the week, subject, classroom, hour, and there's quite a few of these. So if you've got multiple, if you're on like weekly rotational timetables, you can put them all in. I'm not at uni anymore, so that doesn't matter to me. And then you have your monthly planner, which is just list forms, so you can quickly jot down different things for through the month, so you can have an overview of your month. I also like the fact that because it's from it's an Amsterdam, well, Netherlands-based company, like July is spelt differently, even though the rest of the months are in English, unless I am being silly and they actually, that is the spelling that they use over in the Netherlands as well, but I somehow doubt it. And then the start planner, or the start of the planner, does it just say start planner? I actually love that it's like slightly broken English, but very nice graphics again. And so then you've just got a week to spread view, so you've got Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are a bit smaller. And then it's got nice little tick boxes, so for example, if you have a meeting on Monday, you can write it in and tick it off, and then that takes you up until the end of the diary, but it starts in July, I believe. Oh no, sorry, it starts at the start of August this year and runs to the start of September next year. Sorry, I wasn't even filming it then. Yeah, August, September, so start of September, and it just gives you the first week, or the first 4 days anyway, which is fine. So this is for work, and that's perfect because my contract is 1 year, so it ends on the 22nd of August next year, which isn't quite a full year. I don't know why it's set to that, but anyway. And then at the back, actually, you've got some more notes pages. I think that is all it is. Yeah, it's just note pages till the end. So yeah, £6, and I think it's gorgeous. So that's what I ordered. No, sorry, that's what I got in TK Maxx. And then in the post, I got some magazines because if you use the website Travel Zoo, I found out about Travel Zoo from Caroline Mrs. M in one of her videos, and that's how I booked my hotel in London with Sam at the start of August. And we got a 4-star hotel next to St Paul's Cathedral for £95 each for 2 nights, including breakfast. Anyway, also on the site was a 3-month subscription. That's 3, not free. So THRE, 3 months, just to make that clear. Subscription to the Nat Geo Travel Magazine and also Food Magazine for £1 British, 3 months. So you get this every month. And usually, where does it say it? The Travel Magazine is £4.95 and the Food Magazine is £4.80. So that should be like, that's basically a tenner a month. So that's like 30 quid's worth of magazines for £1. And they are great. They have loads of good stuff in them. So I don't know if the deal's still on, but I would recommend. Great for a flick through for inspiration. And then finally, I received these, which I bought off Amazon. And these are smart plugs that connect to Amazon Alexa, which I have, but I haven't set up yet at home because I had it set up at uni. But these 4 plugs were £27, which I thought was quite reasonable because basically I've got a plug behind those drawers, a plug behind these drawers, ignore the McDonald's cup, and a plug behind those drawers. My bedroom is a mess at the moment, I'm aware. And so what it means is I have to reach behind every time I want to switch it on, whereas from now on, when I got this set up, I can say, hey Alexa, like, turn on record player, or whatever. So yeah, I just thought I would show them. I'm sure if you have an Alexa, you'll be aware of these. It also works with Google, whatever you call it, Google Hubs, hey Google, whatever. So yeah, that is everything that I got today. I thought I would show you. So my parents have gone to bed. Living at home is a new kettle of fish, trying to find my own sort of personal space because this room isn't huge, and downstairs we only have 1 living room, which I know most people only have 1 living room, but it's difficult because living in a 3x3 room can be testing. So basically what I'm trying to say is now that they've gone to bed, I'm going to go downstairs for a little bit and watch some TV with the dog and enjoy having downstairs to myself. So I will pick you up again tomorrow and take you to Newcastle with me. she doesn't have COVID. Tell them you don't have COVID.
No, I don't have COVID.
So, I didn't really film after I got off the train until we made it out. Well, basically, we've been to Market Shaker, which is now closed, and we've been to Soho where you saw us pole dancing, and we've been for pizza, and now we're heading back because it's like 3:30. But yes, it's 3:30.
Should we get McFlurry from Maxx?
Isn't there a national shortage of McFlurries at the moment? We will see. Anyway, we're heading back now. I haven't really spoken until now because we've just been catching up. We didn't realise we haven't seen each other since Christmas. So there's been a lot to catch up on.
9 months? I could have had a baby.
She could have had a baby. She has not had a baby, clearly. Has not had a baby, but
Really shows body.
either way, yeah, it's been a lovely night. And now we're going to see if we can get McFlurry. And Lizzie's giving people compliments. Anyway, yeah, we have progressed on walking home, and I have now picked up a helmet heed, as Lainey would call it.
I've got pizza sauce down with trousers.
She has, but I've now got vegetation on my head, well, plastic vegetation. I am a box bush. So, as you can see, I am now back in York, and I've got a couple of hours to kill because I'm meeting my friends Ash, Fran and Ed, and we are going out for dinner. We haven't decided where. I think we're going Lebanese actually. So yeah, just need to wait for them to get here. It's actually really cute in here. Yeah. It looks so lovely. Oh, look at the dog. So we've had a lovely meal at Pizza Express, and we had 30% off with uni days. So it was like less than 90 quid each, less than 90 quid altogether. Sorry, can't even see me anymore. But we're just heading back to the car now and going home because the girls were at a wedding last night, so they're very tired. I've got work in the morning, so I need to make sure I get my sleep in because I got 5 hours last night, which isn't terrible, but I need to make sure it's better tonight. So yeah, that's it. Editing Jack here. I didn't film an ending for this video. Apologies if you can hear the neighbour cutting the grass. But Sunday night was lovely, as I said, with a really nice meal. And then I just went to bed, early, ready for work Monday morning. So, thank you very much for watching. Excuse the hair. It's still growing out. If you liked what you've seen, feel free to stick around because I enjoy the interaction, as you well know, if you've seen my videos before. So have a lovely week, and I will see you again soon with another upload. Thanks for watching.